Construction on the new library caused a campus-wide power outage on February 28th. The blackout occurred while construction crews were installing a new underground storm drain. Construction accessed what they thought was an abandoned line, but when the casing protecting the main line was snapped, the breach caused a power backup. Janet Sparker, UTC Director of Engineering, said, "The power outage began at around 9:30 a.m. Most buildings went back online an hour later, but EMCS, the Fine Arts Center, and the Lupton Library were still without power until after 11 a.m. Students, staff, and faculty can sign up for the UTC Alert messaging system for a quick information in the event of an emergency on campus. To sign up for UTC Alert, you can go to www.utc/takingprecautions.
Some SGA representatives are protesting a bill in the Faculty Senate that would make students convicted in honor court ineligible for Latin honors upon graduation. Latin honors consist of cum laude granted when students graduate at 3.5 GPA, magna cum laude granted when a student graduates with 3.7 GPA, and summa cum laude when they graduate with a 3.9 GPA, according to the Records Office website. According to this proposed bill, a student that is found guilty of violation of academic honor code in the honors court is ineligible for the Latin awards. Passed a resolution to protect the rights of students in honor court in order to make its opinion known to the Faculty Senate regarding the proposed bill. News will keep you updated with the latest on this issue. The Faculty Senate will meet on April 5th for the next meeting.
The Student Information System will go offline today, March 2nd at 5:30 p.m. for a major upgrade. Registration and your academic information will not be available during this upgrade. The system will be available to use again on Monday, March 5th around 8 a.m. During the upgrade, CAP will no longer be active. My Mocs degree will replace CAP as UTC's degree audit program. My Mocs degree will be available to students in catalog years in 2008 and later. Students in earlier catalog years will be reviewed individually to see if a move to a later catalog year is possible. Undergraduate and graduate students will have access to My Mocs degree. The Record Office will have an informational presentation on how to access My Mocs degree on Friday, March 9th at 1 p.m. in the Lookout Mountain Room. That's going to do it for us. We're going to go to Donnie Swift with our weather report.
Hello everyone, I'm Donnie Swift with your weather report. Right now, things are not looking too good as we're expecting severe thunderstorms in our area. For the late afternoon, evening time frame, we are under a moderate risk for severe storms. This includes potential damaging winds, hail, and isolated tornadoes. Winds will be increasing 10 to 20 miles per hour, meaning that warm, moist air is here and the speeds of the surface winds will help create more thunderstorms. Storms will taper off later on tonight, and we shall see partly cloudy skies by tomorrow morning. Thank you for joining me for this week's weather segment. Also remember, hop aboard that train and be a Moc.
Journalist Christine Dolan presented Slavery in the 21st Century, Human Trafficking, a Global Shame on February 29th. Dolan is a broadcast and print investigative journalist, photographer, and author. Her career has been focused on U.S. and international politics and policy, wars and conflicts, and humanitarian disasters. She has paid much attention to human trafficking worldwide on the streets and over the internet since 2000. Human trafficking involves an act of recruiting, harboring, or receiving a person through coercion or other means for the purpose of exploiting them. Human trafficking is the most profitable illegal industry in the world. In May 2011, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation survey listed Hamilton County as one of the 8 counties in the state that have reported more than 100 cases of adult sex trafficking over a 24-month period.
The Communication Department is sponsoring COM Week from March 5th through the 9th. This is an opportunity for students to make connections with businesses and organizations that are seeking communication applicants for jobs. Throughout the week, there will be many free classes, lectures, and opportunities for students to meet and greet some well-known names in the communication field. Legendary broadcaster Luther Massengill will be the keynote speaker on the last event of the week, which will take place on his birthday, Friday, March 9th at 10 a.m. It will be open to the public and seating will be general admission. You can go to the communications website for exact listing of all the events.
Lupton Library has introduced 3 new electronic resource collections. Through a UT partnership opportunity, the new collection was made possible. It required no new or increased ongoing funding commitments to Lupton Library. The new databases include the Nature Group publications, which has 65 online full-text publications, including Scientific American and Nature, from the original publication date to the most recent issue. The Drama Online collection is composed of 7 discrete full-text collection titles, including North American Theater Online, Black Drama, Latino Literature, Asian American Drama, North American Women's Drama, North American Indian Drama, and 20th Century North American Drama. The collection brings together nearly 6,000 plays. eBooks, Project Muse collections will provide access to over 3,600 ebooks in PDF files. Now for entertainment.
Section of Mocs News. I'm Demarius Wiggins,
And I'm Tanya Temple.
and this is what we have for you.
All right, for our Go Watch It or Red Box It weekly wrap-up, the movies to review. Gone, rated PG-13, starring Amanda Seyfried. It's about a girl who escaped a kidnapper but fears her sister has been kidnapped by the same man. Good Deeds, rated PG-13, starring Tyler Perry, features a goody two-shoes whose life changes when he meets a girl who changes his perspective on the world. And Wanderlust, rated R, starring Jennifer Aniston. A husband loses his job in New York and moves his family to Atlanta to stay with his brother when they are sidetracked at a Woodstock-like community. So Mocs, should we go watch it or red box it? Remember to email me at sln724@mocs.utc.edu. Later.
For this week's interlude intermission piece, I'm going to elaborate on the do-it-yourself approach in the music industry. It's an embracement on our generation's frequent use of the internet, and it's also reviving the creative, original elements found in musicianship, so tune in.
March celebrates Women's History. Women's History Month began as a national celebration in 1981 when Congress passed a public law which authorized and requested the President to proclaim this week beginning March 7, 1982. As Women's History Week, throughout the next couple of years, Congress kept passing that same law that recognized women for a week in March. In 1987, Congress passed a bill authorizing the President to proclaim March of each year as Women's History Month. UTC has a calendar packed with events to celebrate the occasion. On March 7, there will be a discussion about the leaderships that women play. Students leader Megan Leonard McCrae, Susanna Meeker, Kayla Nunley, and Jessie Wright will talk about their successes and challenges as student leaders in organizations from campus ministries to SGA to Greek life. There will also be a free lunch with this event in the Chickamauga Room from noon to 1 p.m. You can go to the UTC website for a full listing of the events.
Spring break is just around the corner, and many students are insanely working out for that desired beach body. The P90X and Insanity workouts are both 2 of the best-selling DVDs from the popular Beachbody at-home fitness programs. Both workouts are included in this class, which is led by Beachbody coach Paul Mason. The class is open to any range of skill level from beginner to advanced, and you can begin attending the classes anytime during the semester. The class meets 4 days out of the week at different times. You can go to the campus recreation homepage for a complete schedule of meeting places and times.
Some UTC students are learning how to swing dance that is. UTC Swing Club began this semester. This group meets every Friday night from 7 to 9 p.m. in the dance studio of McKenzie Arena. It was taught by professionals Kyla Anderson and Nathan Riedel, who have been swing dancers for a couple of years. Anderson and Riedel teach a new dance to students each Friday night. Previous swing experience is not needed. They just need to come with dancing feet. Students can wear something casual and do not have to have a partner to swing into the beat. And we'll go to Brian for sports.
Here's an update of all the local sports action to check out this weekend. The wrestling team is set to host the 2012 Southern Conference Championships on Saturday, March the 3rd at McKenzie Arena. Play begins at 10 a.m. with the final set for 6:30 p.m. Tickets for the event are $8 a person for groups of 10 or more, $10 for youth, and $15 for adults. Also, don't forget our men's and women's basketball teams begin their fight for a berth into March Madness as the SoCon tournaments begin this weekend in Asheville, North Carolina, with the men playing Friday night and the ladies playing Saturday night. Well, that's going to do it for this weekend's home sports calendar. I'm Brian Bass, and remember, go to GoMocs.com for all the scores and highlights.